Hey, in this video, we'll go over some real-world examples of how you can use the four different logical operators within store leads. It can be a little bit confusing at first, so I thought it'd be good to go over some real-world examples and visualize it in a graph. So let's go over an example where you might be interested in stores that have Klaviyo installed, or stores that have Attentive installed, stores that have Klaviyo and Attentive installed, and stores that have neither of these apps installed. So, or return stores that match any of the check values. So here you can see on the left, this is what the filter would look like. And on the right, you can see it visualized in a graph. So if we had just picked Klaviyo, it would show results for stores that have Klaviyo installed, and it would show results for stores that have Klaviyo and Attentive installed. Similarly, if we picked Attentive, you get the inverse of this. And then if we pick both, you would get stores that have Klaviyo, stores that have Attentive, and stores that have Klaviyo and Attentive, but you wouldn't get stores that don't have any of these apps installed. Then you have not or. Not or returns stores that do not match any of the check values. And so you can see that what's highlighted now in the not operation is stores that don't have any of these apps installed. This is the concept of not. And so if we applied a not or operation for Klaviyo, it would show stores that have Attentive installed. It would show stores that don't have any of these apps installed. It would show basically stores that have any other app except for Klaviyo. And similarly, if we did Attentive, you'd get the inverse of this. And if we picked both, it would only show stores that don't have any of these apps installed at all. Then we have and returns stores that match all of the check values. So this is what it would look like if we chose Klaviyo. So it would show results for stores that have Klaviyo installed and Klaviyo and Attentive or basically any other app, right? This is the inverse if we picked Attentive. And then this is what it would look like if we picked Klaviyo and Attentive. And then here we have not and. It returns stores that do not match all of the check values. And so here, again, you can see the concept of not, where we're showing results for stores that don't have, any of these apps at all. But then in this case, we're showing results for stores that have Attentive installed because we only picked Klaviyo. Here's the inverse if we had picked Attentive and the results that would be shown. And then this is kind of a cool concept. If we had picked Klaviyo and Attentive, it would show you stores that don't have either of these apps installed, stores that have Attentive installed, stores that have Klaviyo installed, but it would never show you stores that have both Klaviyo and Attentive installed. So that's the concept of and, or, not and not or. I'll link the definition of each in the description. And if you have any questions, please email support@soreleads.app. Thanks.